Hi guys, Aka here. So we have the amazing arena event upon us, and I won't blame you if you came onto the game today and you felt like you had been dropped down a rabbit hole into a fantasy world that you had never seen before. Because in this update, we got a significant makeover to our event centers. Okay, they look like this now, which is quite different. All right. Now, this looks like an okay change, all right? It'll probably take some time for us to get used to it, navigating the centers and knowing where everything is, but I think it's something that we'll get to grips with quickly enough. So anyway, aside from the cosmetic changes, Evony gave us quite a few stuff in this event. So let's go through them now. And the very first one that is causing most of the buzz around is that we got some new generals. So first off, we got Gao Changon. Okay, sorry if I butchered the name. And he's a ground general. Initial looks of him looks like he's pretty good. We'll do a review on him shortly. But the one that is causing most of the buzz right now is this guy, Zhou Yu. People have been asking for it for a very long time, and finally, it's here. We have a new wall general, Zhou Yu. Now, his initial stats look pretty decent, okay? We'll have to take a closer look at him to know for sure, but he's looking very good. In addition to this, Gao Changon is in the general summoning, okay? While Zhou Yu, you might think that he's in the cake. But as we go through the cake, you actually find that he's not in here, all right? Zhou Yu is not in the cake. You can see right here, level 10, we have Helena, all right? So Zhou Yu is not in the cake. He is, however, right here, okay? The Alliance Carnival. So if we tap on that, we go to the Alliance Carnival, okay? We know this event, and we come to redeem, come here, Sword of Justice, right here, that's Zhou Yu, okay? So this is where you get him from. And as you can see, you need 1,200 of these red shields for you to get him. Okay, now to get the red shields, you need the rare gold helmet, okay? That's what you need. Now, of course, there's a pack in here where you can get the gold helmets, all right? But this is really not the one that you'll be looking to get it from. You'll be looking to get it from the main event pack. And as you can see, we have them right here. Okay, so we need 1,200 of these things to get Zhou Yu. All right, now let's whip out the calculator. So if we get the event pack with a triple down, we'll get 300 of these helmets, okay? We have 3 triple downs for the event, so let's do the math, okay? Right, so that's 900 helmets that we'll get. Okay, now we have 400 helmets remaining, okay? No more triple downs, so we have doubles. So if we get one more of these, that's 200. And if we come down to, let's say, the $50 pack, with another double down, we'll get another 100. So that's 300 that we get extra with the double downs. So 300 plus 900, 1,200. So it should cost round about $400 to get Zhou Yu. All right, now here, as you can see, we can redeem him 16 times. So if we do the math and we say, okay, 400 times 16 is... oh my goodness, I couldn't even say it. Okay, so this is round about the ballpark figure that you'll be looking to spend for Zhou Yu if you wanted to get him fully ascended. But important to note that if you're doing all of that in this event, might not be possible. Why? Because you'll be out of triple and double downs. So if you're planning on getting him and fully ascending him in this event, it's likely going to cost more than this. You might need to find a way to make things a bit cheaper for you. Guys, if you're planning on coining in this event, or even the next, consider using Paxify. Paxify is a company that provides discount for gamers. So, it doesn't matter whether you're considering getting a pack or two just for some stamina, or you are planning on doing the full cake maybe to get that new duty general gear, everyone can save with Paxify. The discounts range from 10% up to 35%. And of course, the discounts get better at the higher end the more you spend. Plus, you could also get some extra perks and preferential treatment at the higher end. So there's decent potential savings there. Now, if you're not familiar with Paxify, aside from the fact that they provide discounts for other games, and they're doing it for Evony as well, I also have been using Paxify to help me save a bit on packs, and it's been great so far. If you're interested in checking them out, you can check for them on Trustpilot, where you'll get to read user reviews, or you can check out their website and the setup video that I did for Paxify. I'll have all the links that you need down in the description of this video. So if that sounds interesting to you, give Paxify a try and see if you can save a bit on those packs. All right, so that's pretty much the gist on Zoyu. We'll cover him a bit more later on in other videos. Now, aside from the new generals that we got, guess what? We got new Civ gear. Yay! So we come over here, come to Civ gear, and we see the Munso Dynasty set. Okay? Now, this set, initial indications look like it's a Civ set for attacking siege generals. So previously, before this one, we had the Heian set, which is this one, right? So the Munso set, in my opinion, is supposed to be the upgrade to the Heian set. Now, before we go too far and get all giddy and start trying to get this set, there are a few things that we should be aware of, okay? The first one is that all indications show that this set is available in the Civ Gear 2 chest, okay? So if we go to my inventory, I have a few in there. And if we check it, the Munso set is added in there. So if you have a couple of these sets, you can at least get a few of the conquest pieces. All right, that's the first thing. But before you go wild and start getting new pieces to upgrade on your general, let's take a pause on this set for a second, okay? Because when I was looking through the pieces, Evony did something that they haven't done before in this set. All right? Now, you go through the pieces, everything looks pretty standard, okay? Standard stuff, you get some buffs, you get some debuffs, all good. And you can see that, they are all percentages and, all that good stuff. However, if we come to the leg piece right here, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time Evony has done this, but they have flats in this Civ gear. As you can see right here, Siege Machine Defense is a flat. Siege Machine HP is a flat. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen a situation where Evony had flat attributes in a piece of gear. And we might need to take a moment to assess what that really means. Okay? But the Munso gear is here, so let's keep an eye on it. Okay? Now, aside from the Civ gear, Evony also did an interesting update in the Senate. So if we come to the Senate here, right, you might check and see that there is not much stuff in there. Okay, everything looks pretty normal as it should be. However, if we check the mail that Evony put on this, okay, right here in the version update mail, we come here, increase general capacity. It says upgrading your Council of State now increases your maximum general capacity, giving you the opportunity to recruit and hold more generals. So the more you increase your Senate, the more generals you can hold in your general list. Okay? Now, if we come back to the Senate right here, and we come to detail, we tap on this, right, you can see it here. So for me, my Senate is at, let me just check, level 27. And for level 27, I am getting an extra 85 slots on my general list. Okay, that's big. That's interesting. That's good. So we come to the general list and we look at it right here. Okay, so 153 generals I have, and I have space for 246. So in my opinion, that's a good one. That's a very nice one. Okay. So you guys check it out, see what your new general capacity is, and go ham if you want. All right. Now, aside from the Senate, Evony brought out the event. I don't really know if I should call it an event, but that thing that they usually do for PC. Okay, so that's it right here, the Aurora Vigil. We tap on it here, and this is for the PC stuff. So it's like before, you get on the PC client, you spend some time on it, you can redeem some stuff. If we come here, you can see all the stuff that you can unlock depending on how much time you spend on the PC client. But interesting thing, you can now get this Deer Riders March effect. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal? This is an ordinary March effect. This March effect is part of a set. Okay? So if we come out here and we come to decoration, right? And we come here to see the sets. Okay, we scroll down, try to look for it. That's it right here. Okay, the Colossus Covenant set. So this is the Deer Riders that you get from the Aurora thingy. And if you have this castle, or there's another one that you can get there, or this one, any of these castles with the Deer March effect completes the set. And when you complete the set, you get an additional in-city siege machine attack 5% and resource production 10%. Okay, so for anyone that has either of those castles, that's an additional incentive for you to, try and get the March effect if you wanted to complete that, get some easy extra buffs, and you carry on like that. So that's it for the PC stuff. Evony increased the cap for Civ treasures. Big whoop. Okay, we come over to Civ treasures right here. Okay, so apparently now the cap has been increased to level 15. Wow. Okay. I mean, Civ treasures is a struggle enough as it is. Now, in other news, by my estimates, I probably think that the most you can get being a moderate to small coiner is level 6 or level 7. This thing now goes up to level 15. Now, as for other events, Evony brought back Ziska again. Okay. I don't know why. For those that wanted to complete their Ziskas, you can go ham on this one. Okay. In addition to this, we have the speed up consumption event going on right now. So, all those buildings and stuff that you have done there, you can unload them, do your research and stuff like that. I have my siege going up to level 39. So I'll be looking to spend some good speed ups in this event. In addition to that, the Spirit Beast event is back. Okay. So for all you guys missing out on any of your Spirit Beasts, now is a chance for you to get some of them. Okay. Make sure you get those Spirit Beasts that you're missing out on. More debuffs, more defense power, all that kind of stuff. Journey to Glory is back. Okay, so a few Blood of Ares in there. Flexible specialties are back. I know how some of you guys like this stuff, so get your flex spec on. Champions pack is there again. Okay, so there's quite a few stuff to get busy with in this event. That's pretty much the important stuff that you need to know. If I missed anything important out, as usual, please feel free to let me know in the comments. And stay tuned to the channel because there'll be more videos on this update coming out real soon. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. Aka signing out.